Do it, Coach Sandpaper has been talking cash shit since last season.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we
play
in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
For sure has talking shit.
I cut Neville's ass for you. Now you talking shit. I already got a Super Bowl ring in this franchise, homeboy. I know you talking about. Get one.
He did cut Neville's ass. I gotta give him that, but I feel bad watching that shit.
You tell him I've been trying to get 50 on his ass.
Yeah, Neville. I keep telling Neville, stop. You panic. You go down 7 and it's over. Neville's all go to pass.
This to the 29, a gain of 4.
Play your game, trust your defense. If your strength is, on the game, you play defense, better trust your defense. You trust your offense. For me, I'm gonna trust my defense.
On second down, Elliott. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
No, nobody want to.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Connects here with a tight end, Blake Jarwin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. No catches for him in the wild card win last week, but he's got a first quarter grab here.
You kick me out. Kick me out what? Oh, you locked him stuck in the system. Hold on. I sure can.
Beautiful catch.
Put this on mute.
A first down carry by Elliott. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage,
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing, the O-line coach will.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Yeah. I ain't got no bad to say about that, brother. Real life either.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Let's go, D.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Oh, my.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards, first down, Atlanta. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Now Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones.
Nice from the blitz.
Falcons.
Oh, Lord.
Jones. 49 As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense is already the safety too. But now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making a stop? Offense feeling their momentum that they've generated and turning into points on their side. So now you've got a team working together, and you've got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I'm giving no fucking dog.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football.
That boy got a little bit of speed.
Come on, that's bullshit.
He goes back at the
Ain't no motherfucking way.
Sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Let me do the rudimentary math here.
That's why I need a D tackle with a little bit of speed, though. Look at him.
He's not going to go for that.
Look at this fucking man.
What they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now.
That's what you get now. That's what you get. That's exactly what you get. He never gonna move up in that pocket.
Boy, he had your ass.
He thought I was gonna move up in the pocket. He thought I was gonna step back.
Sometimes you can use it. And they did there.
Shut up.
You gotta double team that, bro.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on, yo.
I'm starting to feel for the quarterback back there. You know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game.
I wish you could see the way I see it, though.
There's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll get up near the 45 and spot it at the 44.
Ran a perfect defense.
You got to double team. Every play that shit says win.
Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
No more of that.
This motherfucker flipped the double team.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll punt it away for the second time.
I think that's 3 sacks in the first quarter for real.
And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5.
No more of that.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
You got to chip them, slide, lead the running back.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And certainly they'll be hoping to hit pay dirt like they did on the last drive. Got the football back, so a chance to go up 2 scores.
And they haven't been tentative at all in this ball game because sometimes you start a game with your script to try and get information out of the opposing defense. How will they play you in certain situations? Sometimes you script to attack, and that's what I'm seeing so far.
If you didn't get that back with Jalen, I think you would have had a problem.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Ryan to throw.
What the fuck?
Complete to Jones. He's at the 30. 20. Touchdown.
I didn't even call the blitz.
This is she called it his touchdown. They'll put the play cards.
And the Falcons are able to show off their quick strike ability. We've seen these two, Matt Ryan and Julio Jones, connect quite a few times over the years. It never gets old.
It never gets old.
Somebody anywhere to say hi.
Not for us who are watching it. And Julio, every time he steps on the field, you can just about mark him down for 100 yards. That's about his career average per game. But think about this. Getting in the end zone has always been a struggle for him. He gets the big yardage, but he doesn't get the touchdowns. Not this time. No matter how many people were kicked in coverage, he found a way to beat it.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first.
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and...
Oh, my goodness.
Intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
That was, I mean, Pete, you could score his get a stop and
about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Elliott up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
2nd and 5 now. Prescott nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't like him. I mean, they've given up 6 sacks in this game. He's had nowhere to go, nowhere to run, and obviously nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. Now a shot taken.
I see what's going on now.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it.
That's how you can go, too.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. This to Jarwin. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the 1st.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it, sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety.
I got a 500-pound lineman.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal.
I mean, nobody want to tackle?
It's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up
need me to call a timeout?
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
After the interception, here's Ryan. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
220.
Picked up by linebacker Jalen Smith. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
I called that shit.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this, you'd hate to say that a drive in the first half must end in points when you're down 21-0. And for the this half, it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
Breaky fucking back.
Definitely worth taking another deep shot. Here he's already found the end zone twice here in the first half.
Yeah, go back to that same well. They've had trouble containing him, but able to contain him on that play. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Flushed out right. Looking end zone for Jones. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. On 3rd down, Devontae Freeman. And he'll only get this to about the 35, well short of the line to gain. So with 4th down looming, Dan Quinn sends out his field goal unit. This will be kicked from the 42. It's a 52-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that stretches this lead even further. It's now 24-0. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. It's what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter. Nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of pressure.
Come on, man.
The Falcons get there for the sack.
Y'all got to be better, man. Shit.
2nd quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. What's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he's able to hook up.
That fucker be doing that shit fast, too.
Way up just shy of the 45
that big motherfucker he got coming inside.
As they pick up the first down of the process.
I see him coming.
This offense is finding its legs now.
See, he got speed. My dude got to get it, but he's slow as shit, so he still got it.
He finds his target. It's Schultz. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive there. He hits the reliable target. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here we go, 46.
That's a good one.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 36, the 20, 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and
these motherfuckers pushing me off.
But things don't improve fast then. I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Yeah, this isn't it. Yeah.
Oh.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. The first half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you've got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Schultz. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Prescott now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Prescott now. He's going to look end zone here for Cooper. Incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Intended that time for Cooper, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Wow. That's real life Amari right there.
Oh, listen to the haters. The common haters.
That's Amari Cooper. Hey, the numbers on Amari Cooper really sucks.
They'll throw again. Prescott. He's going to look end zone here for... That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper, 32 yards.
You thought they ain't going to be?
Here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that will get them one closer. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
For Kinlaw, exactly. Shit, breathing on his damn
taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Laying on top of your,
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, it's Ryan. He'll let it go deep for Freeman. It's 25.
What the fuck happened?
Inside the 15, just a
I
yard
wonder y'all be fucking out.
10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field.
Oh, you got to hold on to them, baby.
And his kick is good. So we've come upon halftime.
He dropped the ball.
As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
We're going to halftime, 34-7. Who would have thunk this at the beginning of the game?
Huh?
I said, who would have thunk this score at the beginning of the game? I know I wouldn't have.
A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Gets fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Ball on. Not saying you. I like that shit.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I'm gonna run you over.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan.
Yeah, Brady.
Nowhere there to escape, and he goes down. Randy Gregory. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
So the sack pushes him back, and now third and long for Ryan and the Falcons. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. DeMarcus Lawrence.
Meet Marcus Lawrence.
This time at back-to-back sacks, brings up fourth down. Can send out their punter. And no room for here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taking it about the 36.
Them boys will fall over them boys.
There, nearly sprung him as it is. It was a 19-yard return. And the Cowboys are going to take over in great position here with a 1st and 10.
Should have hit the spin button on the ass.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They're down here in the third quarter trying to get something going to the outside there. Didn't work out, though.
Yeah, and from the cheap seats and from where you and I are sitting, we did pay a pretty good price to get in here, right? You often wonder...
Oh, bullshit!
Another interception. It's Desmond Trufant, and the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. From the gun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Ryan. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch time, watch time. Tight end right, tight end right. Even.
Here's Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football.
A place like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Play action. It's Ryan. It's caught. Jones.
Y'all get y'all ass kicked, man. Ain't no fucking way in the world.
Down inside the 20. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
fuck he doing way back there?
Trying to cover that gap. You see that safety
From the
here?
gun, it's a run for Freeman. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Freeman again. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They'll look to run with Freeman.
Oh my goodness! Really?
For a Falcon touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to...
Oh, y'all boy looking like garbage to do.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Yeah, look like you about to give him up for real.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
Let's go, boys, let's go.
Damn. Why y'all do that shit?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got to dig down deep. They need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. On 1st and 10, Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50
you
at
tell
the
them that what to do to
45
me.
in enemy territory. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys
You
have
can't
a
beat them,
1st.
No, you said.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Prescott to throw it. And he's going to be taken down. They
Lord!
the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now, following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. They've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. Michael Gallup.
I see you did this now. Shit, that big motherfucker gone. Shit, they going with us.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will shave one more off this lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this? And Freeman lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Over the middle, complete. That's Schultz. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Come on, set, 50, plant. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey, Jet. Undercrush. Hit it.
Here's White. And will be intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. Shedding through the defense.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was Seattle hosting Los Angeles, the Rams.
Yeah.
Their second meeting of the season, and the Rams turned it around from their first one and blew out the Seahawks.
The Falcons on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. From the gun, Ryan. And that is incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. You know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English
on that.
Jason
Garrett want to come on QB for me.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jordan. First catch for him in his playoffs. He was held without one last week, but he's got a first down on that effort. So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. To throw, White. Now White lost the football. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Again, they'll run with Freeman. They get 9 yards back on the run there. They're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. They run. Devontae Freeman. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did. Tackle made there by Chidobe Awuzie. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Amen.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Ryan. And that will be incomplete. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away.
I know it's about the 25, which still makes no sense.
Boy, he fielded it right on the goal line. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Falcons grab it. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line.
And that's what friends are for.
Right. As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll run here with Freeman. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and the lone man in the backfield is Freeman. He'll get it up the middle. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. They'll try and run. Freeman. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs. Perhaps the week off energized him.
A great article in the paper this morning basically saying that they would not have won the division without him. And he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main cog.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
That's exactly what your ass get. You are trying to slick shit.
Ready. 90 Wolf.
45 to Mike. It's our time. It's our time, guys.
22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
Ready?
Now White with a first down throw. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Now a play fake here on first down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. We you know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Falcons here as we say so long from Atlanta.
No, Dak would definitely would have been looking to get that contract. Shit.
Oh.
Well, I guess so. Philly out. A bunch of people off the practice squad. What up? You still watching that shit? That shit been over it. It's been over.
Go hit the button, huh? I think Black Hat don't play this. That's the team y'all need. That's the team I tell you need to get for sure.
About that, Vance?
Yeah, I'm doing it in a minute.
It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the imprisonment, claiming his innocence. I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they actors, now they truly focus.
We said the chick that ready to fuck a horse, ain't it?
Daily manifesting on my premonitions.
He said one thing, the chick that ready to fuck a horse.
The brainwash gotta make your own decision. My word is
oh no, that been on the Breakfast Club. He said that. Never mind.
Oh yeah, tell
yeah, oh girl.
I gotta pick it up.
Michael Blackson. You know Michael Blackson was talking about getting girls to do some crazy shit.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let
That's what they need to get on goddamn verses right there. Just for the comedic part alone. I know he got a story behind every song he done made where he start talking about something he done did crazy.
I just got bags from Prada, rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no off. You better call back up. I really need down to finish. I don't play get down.
Oh yes, man, we coming. I'm just waiting for everybody to come in. No, definitely. I just gotta be on it for everybody to come in. What's wrong? Oh, why is that? It's not us. So it's well, I mean, so what they'll do is they will go and they will see. I don't know if it's from the state or not. I mean, so I get it, but I don't worry about it for this reason. So those other things I usually repeat anyway when I take games for the first time. So I guess that's just something natural to me. Like when you say they got the first license in the car. Okay, so you said correct. Give me the you just make sure I'm right. April 2022. So those things I usually always repeat back. I mean, I used to, I do. So, I mean, I don't like the fact that they gave me somebody, but I mean, like, if it was me, I would be like, that shouldn't count. I mean, and I mean, it very well it will count, but it may not count towards that person's red or yellow card because of the situation. I doubt it, but I don't know. But for the first time, QA actually caught something, and QA was I will not crash. They will not stop me. They were proactive. Usually they wait until they wait, but all of a sudden now, to let you all know. But I like the fact that they sent the email to heads up. Q almost scored this. This is be a step ahead. I do what I want. They do what they can. I do like that. Good thing, but I'm cool with it being. I'm cool with it coming from QMO to Q. Q ain't would have did that to somebody, I would have been hot. I'm like, hold on. These calibrations we have,
way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when I tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerge victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on, smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. They will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone. Watch me celebrate. I'm cocky. I do my dance. Jump in the stands. No man, man. Oh, there with the hands. Thought he could guard me. I ruin their plans. I do what I want. They do what they can.
As of today, anything as of tomorrow that comes, I don't want to get them They said that this day, so they scored a call tomorrow that happens, ain't nobody saying that.
It's no need keeping it low key. I can call for the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk.
I mean, so I know it seems like a lot, but I was. See, exactly. Most of the time.
Next time, be humble.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm the lion in the jungle.
But Ms. Gwen,
Try not to fumble.
but I'm pretty sure a lot of times you probably have you say catch yourself and then you didn't say stuff and you do that. So you said. That's basically repeat it, right? That's verifying it right there. So maybe not all the time, but you do it.
Smash, put in the gas. I will not crash.
That came from QA. Like I said, that wasn't QA. I'm happy that QA were gracious enough to give everybody the heads up because they sat there and let QMO, you know. I don't think would have been fair, but I like the fact they did say, hey, just let you guys know this. Anybody else.
Time to bring the bass bird.
Can I be honest when I say this? I don't know.
She want bring the limes in. She wanna pull up to the crib, we can dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get
a mind. When it comes to this, I should say that, but I don't care. Not one bit. If it's come out, talking about what Tony put in the chat as far as
swear that don't make sense.
Verify.
When you making bets can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And the owner ain't gotta pay rent. Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. Put both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big.
They gave us a heads up. So, look at this way. It's a thing. They gave us the heads up. Say, hey, we're gonna let you know QMO. Now, the thing is in between, not between. We don't know what happened above us. Who knows? QMO maybe had given QA the heads up and they missed it. I doubt it, but it could have happened. I'm not gonna put that by anybody. The good thing is, none of us are affected by it. We now know. And you know, I don't know when the document, when that document is see when it was updated. It says it's there. I mean, it says it's there now. So we all now know. You take a debit card from you put it in. You gotta repeat that card number, expiration date, the payment amount. Which I mean, I know it sounds like, but most of this you already doing. Usually when we take a debit card, I'm sure we all do this. We always verify the amount because the last thing any of us want to do is put the wrong amount and mess somebody's bank account up. So, payment amount, the security code, you have to see CVV. You have to see security code on the back, and how does their name look? So basically, when you ask for information, they give it to you. All it's simple as just repeat it back to them. Which is correct. There we go. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'll put it. It's in the chat. I'm gonna put it in this meeting here. Oh no, I'm gonna get it.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
STRO, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better.
Yeah, and that's what maybe that's what maybe that's what it is. We whether we realize it or not, all of us do this. When they read it to us, we repeat it back.
You will never know. You ain't never tried. Work it out. Hit the gym. Hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes.
Hold on. Which one? Number 9.
Lace up the shoes, chase the beat. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the blues. Beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
Oh, lace up my shoes, chase the blues. So what's the update on it? What's the date?
They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched.
This is actually the first for me. Usually QMO is not like this. Usually it's after. Usually they've given a VI or something. It's a battle.
I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best.
We know what this is. So, like I said, whoever got it, I apologize. I'm happy with one of us. We're good. So we now know. So as of today, I need every. So whoever is in, I'll wait till everyone. Now I know that is right there in this team, in the other chat. All you must repeat to the customer. You have to do it. Nobody cannot say they did not know as of today. So if they were to score a call tomorrow, we got no leg to stand on. Can't even dispute it because the first thing we know. Sure. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might bust the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age.
So what date they're making a payment? So just to make sure when you said you wanted to set up this payment for $200 for today, August the 13th, or September 1st. This is the date they're making a payment for, that's all.
Congrats every time I'm through. Say packing nobody new, so I never get confused. Hotel get a bird's eye view.
Exactly.
Hotel get a waiting room.
Yes, ma'am. What I would say is, as soon as they say to you, I repeat it right back. Okay, you said the first line from the card shows up as tournament card. Yes, bam, there you go. Once they read it to you, the card number, I repeat it right back. I know it's easy. I promise y'all. We should have no issue with this.